What is your stretching routine?
I don't really stretch before I do my training runs because I just been going very slow. So I'll just start out like very slow and get a little faster as I go into the run, so it's not really intense in the beginning on my body.
We definitely stretch before and after. Before is to warm you up, get your muscles ready to run, and after you run, you want to stretch again to get rid of all the lactic acid your muscles have built up. So we both stretch before and after.
This year we did dynamic stretching, which is different than regular stretching. Regular stretching is like static stretching, and that's when you just like stand still and bend and stretch. And like dynamic stretching,
you're moving, getting your muscles warm as you move.
But when I did my 16-mile training run, I ran to a location that was 8 miles away, and then I stopped after 8 miles and I did some light stretching, and then I ran back, and then when I got home I did a lot of stretching afterwards.
How do you feel the morning of a race, and how do you get over nervousness?
You go for this one.
To get over nervousness, I would listen to music, and before a race, I just feel ready to go and ready to run.
I don't know, I just like don't really, well, I take it seriously, like I run hard, but like before the race, like I'm not all like serious about it, so I just go and run, so it's not really stressful.
I'm very nervous the morning of a race. All through school, I'm just thinking about like, oh my gosh, what's the weather like? How am I gonna run? The way I get over it is I just kind of forget about it. I just, try to distract myself any way possible.
You stretch before or after a run?
Yeah, we stretch both, before and after. Like I said, before the run we do dynamic, and then after we do static. But technically you're supposed to stretch more after you run. Suggestions that I have for someone running their first marathon is a marathon, like you can't go out a month before it and say you're going to run it. I probably started training like 2 months ago, but even before I started training, like I still had a good running base because I ran like all my 4 years of high school and cross country track, and then in the winter I swam. So I had a good like cardio base to start out with. So I would say since I had that base, like 3.5 months was enough time for me to train for it. But if you're doing your first marathon and you've never, like you're just starting to run, I would at least give like a half of a year to a year timing before the race to train for it.
Whether you follow the latest research or have your own stretching routine, stick with what's best for you. So on race day, you have your A game and you have fun.